Let's do number 16. It is Poltergeist.
Man.
Yeah, pretty good spot.
Pretty good list.
Yeah. I don't even know where to start. I worked with Tobe Hooper for a couple of years on a kind of project that didn't come to fruition. Had many conversations with him about Poltergeist, and he was a hero of mine and a father figure and a kind of a colleague and a partner. And so I feel a real attachment to this. But I told Toby the story, and this is 100% true. When I went to go see, my father brought me to see Poltergeist, despite the PG rating. I was it was 9 or 10. My dad brought me, and when the clown doll grabbed Robbie, I literally jumped into my dad's lap. And I know that people say they jumped out of their seat or that I literally jumped into my dad's lap. I'd never had a horror movie scare me that bad as Poltergeist, but it's the Jerry Goldsmith music. It's the camera work. I mean, it's a singular movie. It's an absolutely singular ghost story and one of my all-time favorite horror movies.
Did you ever talk to Toby about the rumor that Spielberg secretly directed Poltergeist and all that?
I did.
Yeah. What? So tell us put this.
Oh my God. Well, so I mean, here's the thing. Like, people don't understand how filmmaking works, how the industry works, and basically what Toby came up with the idea for this movie. It was his concept. Spielberg went to him with an entirely other project and Toby wasn't interested in that project and said, I've always wanted to do like the ultimate ghost story. And they started talking and working this thing out, but it was originated with Toby making that pitch. And basically the idea is you've got Steven Spielberg as your producer. He also wrote the screenplay. And so it's Steven Spielberg and he's on set and he is way too invested in this. How do you remove Steven Spielberg? So basically what you have is you have a fusion of it's very much a Tobe Hooper movie. It's very much a Spielberg movie. It is directed by Tobe Hooper, and anybody that says otherwise is an idiot and an asshole. And the fact of the matter is that when directors are hired by high-powered producers, oftentimes you're making their movie.
Yeah, talk to Guillermo del Toro.
It's just reality. And if you don't understand that, you don't know filmmaking, you don't know this industry.
I think it just shows his span of how great of a director he was to go from his first film to this. And it's just amazing. I think that's bullshit too. That the whole rumor about Spielberg.
Just the tree branch, on the window and the. But
the guy ripping his face off in the mirror.
No matter what, just this little girl staring into a fucking screen, static, and we all had that when we were kids. Like we had that, when you fell asleep, and sometimes you'd wake up and the channel the network had gone off air or whatever, and you wake up and there's like static going on, or the TV, the power goes out and back on, and you're like, what the fuck? Why is it static?
There was definitely something that kids today won't be able to relate to, which is there was something unsettling about hearing the national anthem play and then it just going to snow.
Yep.
Digital snow, like whatever, analog snow. There was something unnerving about that only a certain generation can really relate to.
Yep.
You call me old. What the hell?
You specifically, Spooky.
All right.
I want to, Jared.
That's our.
Did they say? Did he talk anything about? There's a Twilight Zone episode.
Oh, sure.
Did he talk?
Little
about
girl lost. Yeah.
I never really pushed him on that subject. I know that, if you want to look at it kind of in a way that's a little on the both charming and incriminating side, Richard Matheson wrote Little Girl Lost, and the Poltergeist is very similar to Little Girl Lost. And then Richard Matheson got hired to write Twilight Zone, the movie, which, was made. Interesting. So I think that there was some, hey, yes, we maybe kind of adapted Little Girl Lost into a movie and forgot to credit you. So why don't we give you this job?
This is a job.